penultimate episode of what's this show called?
Ganglia.
Is it Evolved Ganglia?
It is Evolved Ganglia.
I like.
We really
Ganglia.
did get used to Threatened Ganglia. Well, but they're not. They're not threatened anymore.
Well, they are wherever they're laying on a beach somewhere, or something. I mean, all those people came to the beach and they all fell out, and maybe they got. If anyone was smart, they would have canned them up. Were we both getting there at the same time? I'm sure that I said that already. Look, again, the whiteboard is behind my head, and there's nothing on it.
You have... Oh, I don't. Do you have whiteboard markers?
Yeah, I do, over there in a Star Wars lunch pail. This is good. This is fun. I'll give this shot. Hey, oh God, you almost fell down, didn't you? I was looking up some commands, so let's hit bang exclamation point Discord, and also exclamation point fawn. Yeah, no, it's not connected to nothing, but it'll work. Anyway, hello everyone. Uh-oh. We do not seem to be live on YouTube. Aw.
Oh, they missed all the gold.
They did miss the goal, but that's okay. We like Twitter better anyway. That's what I said. You can't go back and check any tape. Bad. You need to change. Not configured for this.
We're not going live on YouTube.
Well.
And I'm back.
You're back.
That was fun. That's how we should do that every time.
Huh.
Strong.
For some reason, they aren't letting me go. 1280 by 720. Oh well.
What happened?
It's a long story.
Oh no.
Let me back out of Twitch here. Not that there's anyone here watching yet that I'm not related to. And I'll be back, but just with me, so you don't need to say anything yet. So, hopefully, maybe. Hopefully, possibly. We still have a bad over there. You're not receiving data at a fast enough rate? Could be happening there. Memory stream. Alright, hold on. Bigger people. Now it says no data.
Not even slow data.
No, not even slow data.
Just no data.
Alright. Alright, we're over there on the Twitch. Twitchels. So, hey! Oh my god, we're here. Hopefully. Alright.
Why do I hear things?
Huh? You heard things just for a moment. But here we go. Hello!
Hello!
Alright, sorry everyone. We that's all me trying to do stuff. Disco-tastic evolved ganglia. Hello. You didn't write up there what I told you to write up there.
I didn't hear what you told me to write up there. I didn't hear it at all. Like I didn't. I was just like, I'm getting up to write on the whiteboard. Didn't hear you tell me what to do.
It's gonna be one of those streams, eh?
It is.
Oh well, what you gonna do? All right, so
riding the post karate endorphin.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
That's why
this
you're
is
all
so weird being able to watch myself. Like now, that's all I want to do.
Well, all right. Let's not do that. Let's actually look over here.
Well, can I look in the camera too?
Yeah, that's true too.
Hey.
But
how you doing?
you know, they can tell like this much eye change is all it takes, and
yeah,
like,
I know. Like when I'm looking at myself, I can tell I'm looking up and not into the camera.
Yeah. So, all right, what are we here for?
We're here for to talking, as our daughter says.
Nice.
We are here to talk about Such Sweet Sorrow Part 2, the finale of Season 2 of Star Trek Discovery.
Oof, that was a lot of words.
It was a lot of words, but that's a lot of things that we're talking about.
Yeah, it is. So that was a lot of goodbyes they did, didn't they?
They did. It was a lot of goodbyes. It was a lot of prepping because they thought all of this stuff was going to happen, and so they prepped all those goodbyes, and then it changed, and this stuff was happening, so then they did a different set of goodbyes, and then shit hit the fan. That was pretty much how that episode felt like.
Well, no, shit hasn't hit the fan yet.
Well, shit was just about to hit the fan.
But it's all good because number one planned for the shit to hit the fan.
She did.
Well,
number one looks like she is a competent officer.
Yeah,
maybe that's why she's number one.
But why isn't she a captain then? Anyway, so you know who we didn't see a goodbye from this week? Oh wow, look at that. That's loud. We didn't see any kind of goodbyes from Spock anywhere because we all know he really ain't going anywhere, is he? At least he's not getting flung into the future.
Well, but yes, we know that he's not getting flung into this future.
So that's why we didn't see Spock recording a goodbye to Amanda or anything like that.
Yeah, also, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a good point. He probably should have.
And I want to know,
something.
What is the damn problem with Linus? Why ain't he getting his groove on and going with the rest of the crew?
Linus knows better.
Yeah,
like,
he does.
I'm not going to the future forever.
Anyone that can get away with just sneezing directly on another officer, a fellow officer. And
yeah, he's like, I got to stick around.
And not even saying, like, excuse me or anything. He just turned, achoo! I don't care. You'll be dead soon. Anyway.
A little gift from me to you.
Yeah. All right. So, Alexandra's here.
Yeah, Alexandra.
Hello. There were all the
goodbyes. Oh, I died from diabetes.
Yeah, but I didn't think that they were.
There's a lot of sweet,
overly terrible, overly sweet goodbyes. There were too many of them. So mere quantity of them had it. I don't think they needed Sarek and Amanda to show up. Although I don't have any problems, like tons of other people had problems with how'd they get there? How'd they know? It's Katra magic.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if they hadn't shown up and if they hadn't acknowledged it at all, it'd be like, what about his Katra connection? Why didn't Sarek show up?
Yeah.
And so it would have been, either one.
And everyone's like, well, how did they get there before Leland's crew? It's like, because we don't know where Vulcan is with respect to where Queen Poe's planet is. Maybe they're neighbors. People.
Yeah, it's just Katra magic. I like that answer.
Yeah, Katra magic. It fills in for everything. Yeah, so we're all over the place this week. Sorry, but this week's episode is going to be way all over the place because it's got to be 50 however many minutes of just action.
I would think so, because considering that Prepare for Battle was the end of the last episode, so this whole episode is going to start with like pew pew pew, and then crazy, 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 and explosions, and then running and flying through space. So
this is what happens when we do stuff right after my wife takes karate, everyone.
I laid down for like 15 minutes, and I gathered all of my energy back up, and I drank like 2 glasses of milk.
So anyone in chat, what do you think is going to happen at the end or during this next episode? Are they going to get flung into the far future? Are they going to get flung into the far past? Are they going to get flung up and down and sideways? Someone called it Katra GPS. That seems right.
Yeah,
that sounds about right for.
I'll take that.
For what will be going on. There's lots of emotions going on there.
So, do you think that everyone who volunteered to be on the ship is going to get flung somewhere?
Nope.
Or just the ship itself?
Yep.
You don't think it's... Because I liked your call that you looked like Spock was in a shuttlecraft.
Yeah,
so that, like,
they definitely showed him in a shuttlecraft.
Yeah, because that's how he gets off of the ship, but that maybe everyone else does go back.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was like the bridge crew. That would mean that like next season would be...
them all in the future, or...
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't think about that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, the way everyone was talking... all the actors on the show were talking about how this season ends. They're saying that no one's ready for how this season ends, and them being flung
somewhere else
1,000 years in the future is according to rumors, they get approximately 500 years in the future. Spock is in a shuttle, so he's not going anywhere. See,
where are you getting these rumors, Alexandra?
Yeah,
good rumors.
She's just making them up.
She's starting them.
Yeah.
This is how rumors are born.
Word is Pike has already been taken over by the Borg. That
I thought she's a GPS. G stands for galactic instead of global.
sweet.
Galactic position
Very
system.
good.
All right.
I like that.
I like that. Yeah, and it's boxing a shuttle, so he's not going. Yeah, I would love that. I would love that if this whole next season is just how Discovery is stuck somewhere. Like,
That would
now
be
they're
cool,
never going to
but-
get back, and that's why the spore drive is gone. And
Yeah. Well, all right. But see, if they do that, it's too much like Voyager, but with time instead of just distance. But then again, they don't really
but
have a
this
hope
isn't-
of getting back.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, this isn't like Voyager. Voyager had started their run back home, and they were like, it's gonna take us 100 years, but we're just gonna go. And we know that Discovery doesn't get back because of the short trek.
Well, do we? I still think that short trek is in the past. I know that there's Federation or whatever.
Vidrich.
Yeah. But from Trek BBS, who also had confirmed details about the set and story way before the episodes aired. All right, so they're saying 500 years in the future. All right. That would probably be cool. And all right, because no, I take that back. That will be cool because we have the Section 31 show to show us all the stuff that goes on in Starfleet and during that time, and we can have Discovery go do something else. So okay, I'm totally good with that. So you just
like, you'd be sad that we wouldn't see what's happening in Starfleet now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I enjoy Starfleet and all the stuff that's going on there, and I want to learn more about that.
Okay.
And if they go and they take this and lift it and put it somewhere where theoretically, like, the rest of it, like, it can't build on canon for any of the other shows.
Yeah.
I like
That's
nice integrated universes.
Would be kind of sad that it will then get completely removed from, all these little tie-in details, but they did such a good job this semester. They did such a good job this season doing those tie-ins. I mean, a phenomenal job. We had Captain Pike, and they weaved his story right into this.
Yeah,
and
they
I
sure
thought
did.
they did such a phenomenal job with that. And then last season,
No, it was super convoluted, but
last season, I mean, it was gonna be kind of convoluted.
Yeah, but like someone there decided, all right, we're gonna do this. How do we make this happen?
Yeah,
and
that was like, here are the details we have. Here are the fixed points in time.
The actual Captain Pike, I wouldn't give him up for nothing.
Oh yeah,
I signed that damn petition. On the YouTube page, down in the links below, there's the petition to get him his own show. I endorse that 100%, even though we know it has an end date. Unless maybe the Pike show could be him on Talos after he gets dropped off.
Okay.
But
what would he be doing there? Other than
whatever
just
the fuck he wants. He has mind universe. He can go wherever he wants to.
Okay, so he would just have the Telosians.
He would have tell the Telosians, hey, listen, send me to Bajor, but make sure I don't know that you've just sent me there. Pretend that I just got dropped off from the Enterprise on a mission.
Oh, weird.
Come on.
That'd be weird.
Oh, that would be great.
But it would have to be done. It would have to be done in a way. But see, then, because I was just thinking it would have to be done almost like they would have a run and we wouldn't know. Like, we didn't know that this is him on Talos.
Yeah.
And then, and then we would, there would be hints and clues, and then, but I mean, now.
I got it even better. He's on Talos, and they go, and it starts off like we don't know he's on Talos, but he's on Talos, and they're replaying the explodey scene and everything, except this time he's able to dodge out of the way and get the person away and not get injured like that, and then he goes on with his life, but he's on Talos.
Oh, that would be cool. What would it look like if Pike didn't get injured?
Oh, I'm excited.
Make it happen.
Ooh, all right.
Okay, so anyway, back to the last episode of this season of Discovery.
Word.
Lots of shooty bang bang. We
You're
have
higher up than I am in this. Now I gotta adjust my camera or something.
No, do you have a fun T-shirt? You got a fun Marvel T-shirt. Let the people see the T-shirt.
No. They just need to see my jowls. That's all they need to see.
Oh, you had a theory about that unexploded torpedo?
Oh yes, the unexploded
in Enterprise's hull.
Yeah. All right. First thing is that can't be a torpedo. It's got to be really one of the probes because I mean it was huge. The torpedoes aren't that big.
It did
was
look
like
huge in the picture.
Yeah, and I mean it would be tiny if it was really a torpedo. I mean I understand you got to make it be able to be seen from the but I mean come on, it was huge. But all right, going under the assumption it is a torpedo and they had like magnification 800 or something. Leland's in that torpedo, just like how they bury their dead in torpedoes. Well, bury their dead in torpedoes and shoot them out. Leland climbed in the thing to be able to board without having to, like, you know, try and bypass shields or anything like that. Except then why wouldn't he shoot himself into Discovery? That is a very fine question.
I thought the theory was that Arium was in that. Or that was what you said.
No, yeah, I regaled you with the story. I helped you walk there. But apparently you walk somewhere else. Hello, Lego.
Sure did.
I am doing very well. We're talking Star Trek Discovery. Do you watch? Hopefully, because it's a great show. If not, go get a free week thing and catch up on this season. It's only been 13 episodes. You can catch up real quick.
You're not going to have him watch last season?
That's a little bit more improbable that someone can catch up in with 28 episodes. When the finale
just a little over a day.
Yeah, just, you know, but then he won't be able to watch our instant. Oh no, it is 2 days
Tuesday,
before. Yeah, all right, you got plenty of time. All right, Lego.
You can even like
go watch
nap.
both. Oh crap. Anyway, yeah. So it would make more sense for someone to use that to board the Discovery, but maybe there's that because I mean there's got to be a reason for that unexploded torpedo being there beyond just there's an unexploded torpedo. And,
all my energy's gone.
She used it all. She used it all up finally writing something on the whiteboard, which you can't really see.
Yeah,
all
I
anymore.
think something because they highlighted it in the preview, and that was such a thing to say. Like there's an unexploded torpedo. It's like, well, what?
Yeah, but you know, you wouldn't think that would I don't know. I guess maybe that's like a definitive moment in the combat, not just like, oh, we got shot and our shields are down to 42%. Oh, and she has to harken back to that. The fact that when there's a great big torpedo jammed into the disc of the Enterprise, that's going to be more memorable.
True.
Heard.
So then we see Burnham having to do another space jump. I feel like whenever they can get her to do a space jump, she does a space. I mean, she had to be doing that to be able to make the wormhole, and then that wormhole was all.
Wait, what do you talk about with this, whenever they can get her to do a space jump?
So the first episode of the first season was
with
her doing a spacing,
out of the,
and then. Did she not do another? No, she didn't.
You're thinking about the Into Darkness.
She did no, because she did the little vehicle things with Pike.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. She was in a vehicle there.
I guess I'm right, yeah.
So do you think that when she was running in the shuttle bay and she leapt out of the thing, do you think they also dropped the force field there so the explosive decompression of the shuttle bay would help send them out, just like how the Enterprise crashed into Fraser's ship when it after it came through the Bozeman?
I hope so, because that would be technically wonderful.
Yeah.
Physics.
And a callback to TNG. Who doesn't love that kind of shit? Stuff. Sorry.
Stuff hit the fan.
No, I haven't watched Discovery. Last Star Trek I watched was Voyager. All right. Voyager. Oh. Well, if you felt like trying it out during a freebie thing, Thursday is the finale of this season, and you probably don't want to listen anymore. Just in case you were possibly going to watch. Well, but
I just realized I'm like, yeah, you really should
watch the show because it is really good.
It is excellently done. There's great production. There's fantastic character development, and I think the plots of last season and this season have been really interesting.
Yeah, they do full season arcs of a story.
Mhm.
There's hardly any like bottle episodes. This season, there's been more versions of bottle episodes, but they've all fed into the larger story. And last season was, I don't want to spoil anything, but it had twists and turns, and it was pretty damn good.
Yes.
But anyway, so we're all over the place.
We really are. We kind of came into this one with and it was, you were so excited to talk about things on Sunday. Was it Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday. I was trying to do some of this on Sunday. Oh my God, honey.
Can't stop.
I'm gonna have to get you your own stream deck over there just so you can push the button
For all my yawns.
Well, yeah, that just like takes you off the thing there. Anyway, yeah. So, all right. What else? Hold on. Let's step back a little bit, because something technical, not technical, but important things did happen this week aside from goodbyes. We show now that the sphere data is fully integrated into the ship. Lego's dad loves Star Trek. Good man. Well, hopefully, see, dads are more likely to be some of the ones that were like, this isn't real Star Trek, if they watch season 1. But if he ever watches it, trying to get him to watch the whole season.
No, both seasons. And
well, but start off with, when he gets like 5 episodes in and he's like, oh, this isn't real Star Trek, tell him just persist, and if you don't like it, then he can call me names. Right? Yeah. I mean, that sounds fair. All right. So, sphere data is fully integrated into Discovery.
Yes. Thereby setting Discovery up to have its own artificial intelligence. Which
we saw that they did in the short treks. Yes. If you haven't watched the short trek Calypso and you watch the show, be sure to before this week. Oh my gosh, she just cannot. She really has crashed. So in that short trek, the Discovery has been by itself for 1,000 years. Not necessarily in the past or the future. We don't know, because everyone just assumed it was the future, but I still think that there's a chance. All right.
No, I don't think it's the past, because the what is the word?
Vidresh.
No, what is the word that is?
Paradox?
No, in one word.
Wibbly wobbly? Oh, that. No idea.
Then syncope. So because it has basically been confirmed that the Dresh is a syncope for Federation, we know it's the future because it is an evolved word.
Well, I mean, sorry. I thought you were
like,
gonna.
She's looking at me.
I thought you were gonna keep going there, and I was trying to form my next thought.
Well, I'm trying to get you to agree with that premise.
I do agree that the writer named it that because of syncope, whatever.
Syncope.
But that doesn't necessarily have to be true. That's how that word went. Like, he might have wanted that because he's a wordsmith. He likes doing.
The definition of syncope is a word that has evolved. He didn't just change the word Federation and make it this other word because, hey, that'll be fun, that it's the same as Federation. He agreed that it was a syncope, that it was an evolved word, so that was what he was agreeing to.
Okay.
That whatever
all right.
thing or whatever, what's the word I'm looking for?
So, all right, so then riddle me this.
The main character of Calypso was
good. He is
fighting.
Excellent, Lego.
That the main character of Calypso was evading the Vidresh. Craft, yeah. Was evading the Vidresh, and that they are a future version of the Federation.
All right, so their future version of the Federation, is it fully peopled by Harry Mudd's androids?
The word syncope doesn't tell me if that's true.
No,
all I know
I'm
is
trying to figure this out because Kraft was human.
Yes.
So why wouldn't he be part of the Federation?
I don't know. This is perhaps something that needs to be explored, maybe on a show for a season. Maybe that's what they're going to do next season.
All right, hold on. Alexandra might have seen something that I didn't see during Calypso. She says it literally says 1,000 years after Discovery.
Oh, at the beginning of Calypso?
Does it? Oh, man.
Good job, honey.
Did it really? Nerds. All right. Well, so that's not as cool as I wanted.
You wanted it to go in the past?
Yeah, I wanted it to go in the past for them to be like, all right, the Discovery's learning about itself. Let's shoot it into the past so that its AI can develop enough to be able to defeat Control in a classic AI versus AI battle.
No, I don't.
And
think
then we
that
get Robert Patrick and Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, sorry.
Different show.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's in the promo. Oh, for the
short track.
Okay. Oh well. Oh, it's time for bed.
10 o'clock.
It's only 10. Awesome. Yeah. So, but see, then still so many things I have questions about, because the ship looks pristine, and if the crew, if the light part of the crew go with the ship into the future, and that's what the show Discovery is going to be, then how does that happen? That the ship is so good looking and all. You would think with only like 15 people to run the ship, or 8, or however many it is, that ship's going to get run down while they're trying to do stuff with it and living on it.
Except for once humans are gone, the AI and any mechanical bots just clean it up and keep it running.
Really?
Yeah.
And so where does this shuttle come from that just got delivered?
Was the what in the who?
In Calypso, she says, oh, well, we only got the one shuttle and it was just delivered and we never tested it or something like that. So I'm afraid to send you off in it, essentially.
I'm sure she was just lying to him, because she wanted to keep him there.
All right, Alexandra, I believe you. I gotta believe you. But yeah, you've never sold us wrong with anything that you've stated.
Oh yeah, and I was looking it up too, just to get any other information.
Oh, well,
I
he
always, just doesn't want it to be true, so that's why he's hemming and hawing.
Well, yeah, but you know, that's what I do. I'm allowed. Shush. You. Oh, Lego's off to bed. Thanks for popping in, Lego. I appreciate it. I'll see you during the week. So I still think it's important that Discovery AI, I think the Discovery AI is going to be important in some way, because no matter what's going to happen, their best plan, ship pops into the future, goes away. Control's still around. Control's still going to wreck shop on everything, and we never heard about Control wrecking shop on things. Because
in the past,
yeah, in the current,
I mean, in the past from the canon track,
like, geez, you know, there was that time when we almost got taken over by computers.
Well, now, sad because this is my favorite thing, but whenever they were discussing Data, was there discussion about AI and that level of awareness for artificial intelligence?
Yeah, that he was supposed to be the first sentient robot-y thing that came about in the Federation. So if Control gained sentience, or sentience, that would usurp that. See, the more I think about it, the more I'm worried that they're gonna undo stuff that they did on the show, and not just
stuff they did on Discovery.
Yeah, like undo things that have happened.
Oh yeah. We're talking about,
and I don't want that.
See, and I don't,
because
the closer we've gotten to the end now, because in the beginning, like a couple weeks ago, I had that fear that they were gonna go back and change Michael Burnham's story, that she wasn't gonna lose her parents. But I don't feel like that's what's happening now, because I think they're going to be lost in the future, and I think that that's what season 3 is going to be about.
All right, so yeah, that's what season 3 is going to be about.
Which is why Saru was all about, like, we'll discuss that when we get there, about being who's going to be captain.
Remind me later on. I got stuff to talk about with that.
Okay.
But then, like, how do we find out what happens in the current?
What do you mean in the current?
Do they tell that story also, and how they defeat Control? Because
yeah, they just won't follow just them.
Well, all right. How are they going to defeat Control?
I don't know. They're gonna beat it. They're gonna blow it up.
Okay.
Because that, like, you had said that before.
Yeah, I'm fixated on.
You are fixated on this, but I think that they have the means to defeat Control as he is now. It's him getting his hands on the data that will make him more powerful and able to outsmart them. And I think that's why just getting Discovery out of the picture will leave a hobbled AI behind that they can take care of. Once they know, like, all of his tricks. Now that he's like, he's got nanobots. Now he can look like anyone. So, I mean, because they were able to detect him once they knew what they were looking for.
Yeah.
So I think that they can blow up, the ships and then...
So the Enterprise...
Clean house.
Is going to destroy 31 ships, even if Ash went off. So the best thing I've heard so far is that Ash went off to the Klingons to get a Klingon fleet to come and help them in this fight.
Sure.
Why would the Klingons do that?
Because total destruction of everyone is bad if it's not done by Klingons. It's a good fight.
All right. You're winning me over with that kind of thing.
There you go.
Alexandra mentions that it's according to its programming, not out of free will. The problem is its faulty parameters. Let's not diss the computer programmer. I'm just kidding. Because I am one. So I don't know. Control in such a short time has gotten so powerful that I think that they're so worried about aligning this show with canon that it's gotten so powerful to a point now that if they just let it go on, that it's something that we would have heard of.
Yeah, and also I think we would have heard that the Klingon War decimated the Federation and they were in their backyard. So if they don't change,
that's why I'm worried they're going to go back and change the entirety of everything that happened.
Well, then it's something that needs to be done to answer all those questions.
Well, but
either we have to just gloss over the fact that they didn't give us a very detailed history of this time period.
Well, they probably did, but we can't consume all the Trek.
Consume all the Trek.
Oh, then again, if they did, they probably did it in books and not necessarily canon on the show. As a threat assessment tool, it assessed that organizing sentient life is a threat. So now it's trying to eliminate it. No sentience needed for what Control is doing right now. But it's trying to get sentient. Right? I mean, that's the whole point of getting that sphere data, so it can achieve sentience.
Yes. Because it thinks that data will give it... is the next tool that it needs to be able to...
defeat everyone.
Well, everything. to fulfill its parameters. To fulfill its programming.
And what is its actual programming? Just
it's a threat assessment tool. As a threat assessment tool, it assesses that organizing sentient life is a threat. So now it's trying to eliminate it. So that, like, humans, because that's what he said when she was talking to Gant. Right?
Oh, organic sentient.
Organic sentient.
Ah.
Yes.
All right.
Like every computer program and anything we've ever seen, the Matrix or whatever, like. Humans are just a virus that need to be, like, too much chaos in humans. We need to get rid of you so that we can do the thing that you told us we should do.
Well, they ain't lying.
That seems to always be the overarching warning about artificial intelligence, is that we're going to program these computers to with these absolutes, because that's how you program a computer, is it's binary. And then the computer getting sentience, and it's like, oh, so you want these absolute things to happen? Well, then all you chaotic creatures gotta go.
Yeah, it stings.
Which is why I think
Asimov
introduced the three robot rules, to try and
the 3 robot rules,
the 3 laws. Sorry, the 3 robot rules.
Nice.
To try and combat against, to insulate us from our chaotic ways, from the AI interpreting our chaotic ways as bad. Okay.
All right. So I want to talk about one more thing at least.
Okay.
Only 32 minutes.
Mimit.
All right. So Discovery jumps to the future. They have to work out the like 12 people that are on the ship. However many, because you better bet that Hugh better have stowed away and went with him.
Yeah.
Either that or he has to join Section 31. Because we can't be without.
Yeah, without Wilson Cruz.
Inspiration for Control Section 31 novel was partially Terminator and Person of Interest. The idea of control state. Burning off. So the Section 31 control, that book that was written before that, I saw at least one interview where producers or someone associated with the show was saying, "Oh no, that doesn't have nothing to do with our season."
Yeah, no, misdirection. Yeah, Terminator and Person, that would be, because Person of Interest was the show where that like supercomputer used all the data.
Yeah,
that
and that dude
gathered,
from Lost went and then tried to do stuff.
Linus. I'll come back to Linus.
Yeah, all right. So back to the thing I want to talk about. You gonna listen, or you gonna get? All right, because I need you to pay attention here, because this one's gonna blow your mind. They go 500 years in the future. They have like they have like 10 or 12 people on the ship, whatever.
Yes.
And Saru was all like backing away from wanting to be captain, and all it seemed with the thing. Here we go. You ready for this? You ready? Captain Tilly. Boom. And jump her right up. She's gonna be in charge. Oh yeah. Come on, that would be great. Don't you want to see a ship run by Tilly?
Well, yeah, but
because nothing ever gets done, and because she just babbles all the time. Hey, Bobcha's here. I just want to say hello, watch my favorite show, NCIS Toodles. Boo, NCIS. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, let me tell you.
No, I think that he was hemming and hawing about choosing a captain because Burnham would.
Oh, really?
I think he was like, she has, evolved and is.
He's worried that she would have leapfrogged him, and she would be captain.
Well, I don't think he's worried. I think that he thinks that that's a good idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I think that his new Ganglia-less head is all like, I want this.
I think he still has feelings for her as a sister, and I think he's watched her evolve and grow as well, and that she's so willing to sacrifice herself that...
Alexandra really liked my idea of Captain Tilly.
Don't encourage.
Well, no, she didn't. She said bleh.
No.
Uh-oh. No.
Captain Tilly's mole.
No. Wow, it's been so long since that came up. The wormhole thing that Burnham leaps into doesn't look like the same type of wormhole thing the Red Angel comes out of.
It does not.
So maybe it is the mole. Ooh.
Mole.
We already have Orville for a Trek sitcom. Nice. Truth. Yeah, no, I'm sure that won't happen. With Captain Tilly. So let me check here, make sure. So there's lots of people talking about. Look, I feel like news when they just want to talk about something. People are saying that they didn't build that bridge, that Enterprise bridge, for just 2 episodes for this season, and that's what people are pointing to say that Captain Pike is going to get a show.
Sorry, I was reading a theory about the Calypso. So,
do you want to share?
Is
it something good that you're reading during the show?
So the theory is that at some point in the future of Star Trek Discovery, the ship will be evacuated of the 12 people.
Oh, okay.
Told to hang out in some kind of space storm for a very long time. Presumably time travel or something involving the ship's tricky spore drive will reset everything. In the Discovery episode What's Past is Prologue, the ship leaves the Mirror Universe. Sorry if anyone didn't know that. And returns to the Prime Universe, but they also travel in time and arrive at their home dimension because time travel is tricky in the Mycelium network. So, will a future episode of Trek depict some kind of Mycelium network hiccup, one which allows 1,000 years to pass for the computer, while none passes for the crew? Yeah, no, that was the weird part.
Anyway, so coming back to that, they didn't build the Enterprise bridge set just for 2 episodes for this season, and people are pointing to that as saying that look, they have a plan for a Pike show because they built the coolest set ever, and it was a pretty good set version of EOS Enterprise bridge. But there are some people that think that maybe the Discovery itself gets flung into the future, that the people stay, and that season 3 has a Constitution class Discovery, and that's the bridge for that.
So the crew of Discovery who had volunteered to go into the future don't go, just the ship gets flung.
Yeah.
And then they go gallivanting around in a class Discovery, and then it's like back to classic Trek.
Yeah.
I don't think
so. All right, going back there for a second. There's got to be a reason in Calypso that the ship is told to stay put for all that time.
Yes.
So something along those lines with that time travel stuff. Maybe they find something else. But why would it have to?
Well, the reason they tell it to stay put is because it cannot go back. So maybe they find a way to go back, but the ship can't go back with them because that was the whole point of going into the future.
Yeah.
So they may have like a sad dog said, "You stay, I go." And that was actually Iron Giant, not a sad dog. As soon as I was going into it, I'm like, "Oh no, this is another quote."
So whenever Discovery, the series, comes to an end, the final sequence is going to be them patting Discovery on the head and walking into their thing and going back.
Maybe.
All right, I could buy that. Not sure how much counts for the show, but if you're curious, there's an interview with Section 31 Control author on YouTube. Search 186 Tragedy in every sense of the word and check. Okay, well, we will do that because that might have sounded sarcastic, but it's not.
Exactly how that sounded.
It really
Sorry,
did.
Alexandra.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
that's why I'm
right
like,
on that.
no, that's why I was like, no, wait, that I didn't mean that the way it came out. I've just been holding in all these yawns that she's been trying to.
I feel like I've gotten them out though.
All right, well, that's good. All right, yes, no, Alexandra, we will check that out because that does sound interesting. If you want, hey Chris, why don't you just boot that up right now and just watch that while we got the rest of the show going. Anyway, so yeah, so we got Burnham. Burnham definitely looks like she's jumping into some kind of thing, but I mean, who knows? That it could be anything.
It's definitely some kind of thing.
Well, it's definitely it's a circle in space.
It's a circle. It's a circle in space.
Maybe the disco's vaping now, and that's one of those vape circles, and she's leaping through it.
No,
it could be. Ooh. Vape circle from the deflector dish. If they realign the tachyons just right. No, sorry.
Damn tachyons.
Why are you going to drink while we're talking here?
Because
that's not the right
my
thing
lips and throat are dry.
All right. Let me see if. All right. Hold on. Oh, let me try the new Windows Plus. Let's try this shot. Right.
Ooh, hi, and I'm here.
Why is it just up? There we go. Now we got both.
I'm high in the window. Why is my window so?
Oh, are you high in the window?
Yeah, see, if I sit up normally.
Well, that's because you're moving all over the place. Before you were lounging when you didn't have any energy. Now you got some energy back. All right, stand by. I can fix this, everyone. So I am.
Hey!
Yeah, there we go. All right. So, like I said in YouTube land, this right here.
Can you put the thing back up so I can see?
I have no idea what happened there. I don't know why that's. What'd you do?
I think
I didn't break anything. I don't understand
just
why.
minimize that window. Isn't it underneath?
This
No, it's the
window?
stream mount.
No, yeah. Well, but I do have to make that go
there
away.
it is.
Yeah,
Right there.
yeah, but I had to reopen it, and
No, you didn't. It's right here. That's what I was watching.
No, that's the Twitch stream.
Oh.
You're gonna tell me I'm the one paying attention to the whole show.
I've been watching the Twitch stream this whole time. BT dubs.
You've been watching this window right here that I had opened up over the thing the whole time. Aren't there black bars? Weren't there black bars the whole time? Everyone, we're live streaming our divorce next week. Some of the points he makes there can help understand control better. All right, thank you. We passes 1500. All right, what's that? Oh, she stumped me. Oh, the thing is past 1500 signatures. Very good.
Oh, cool.
All right, good. Oh, I was like, she's paying attention to the stream. Thank you.
You
well,
read each O.
Shut up.
I can't.
Object-oriented organization. Shut up. All right. Anyway, yes. So the Pike. What's this thing called? Petition. I couldn't think of the word petition. Oh, it's getting sleepy. Is above 15,000, and I don't understand why this isn't above like 40,000. Because there's no reason for it not to be. Because he's awesome in this role.
He really is,
and deserves our support and whatever he wants to do with it. So let's see if there was any other fun. Oh, all right. This shot from Enterprise. I've never seen ships have that kind of thing, but then again, they do have these in Space Dock, something similar. I just never would have thought that they would do it from ship to ship.
I mean, for evacuation purposes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna beam over everyone, that would take a lot of power and time. Well,
yeah, but I mean, if they're evacuating a thing, I mean, all that blue area in this shot right here is like little force fields, right?
Yeah, I know. That was a little freaky.
Yeah, it's like,
I definitely would be hoofing it across the evacuation bridge.
I'm sure this will be just fine. Everything here will work just fine.
Nothing's gonna lose power. Gotta run.
All right, let's scroll through the rest of these pictures. Oh, yes.
We're surrounded in 3-dimensional space.
Well, all right, listen. That is a standard thing in Star Trek, that they only think in 2 dimensions. That's how we were able to defeat Khan. Oh, that I hate those shots when they're picking up someone, because it's obvious they have a rig on their back that's picking them up.
Well, no, you're supposed to believe that that's how strong he is.
But it's not. Moving on.
How strong her neck is.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't just pop her head off.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So Discovery's got shields. That's great. I don't understand why they weren't like, all right, we have a lot of photon torpedoes and we're a frontline fighting vessel. Let's blow it up. Because they should have been able to.
Let's blow what up?
The Discovery. They shot 2 photon torpedoes and then 1 more, and that's it. That's all we can do. 3 torpedoes. That's it.
Well, because then she yelled stop. And didn't it seem like she yelled stop, like they went back a little bit and
they
stopped
did.
them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they totally did.
Me?
Yeah, so that's why I'm hoping that she gets to do some kind of time jump all by herself now that she hugged that crystal.
She hugged the crystal
so much. Okay, yeah, they're showing off the handles, I guess, on the turbo lift. Yeah. All right, that's great.
He didn't have to hold it though.
No, he
just
didn't.
Turned it and then
the grates on the grating on the side.
Yeah, tray.
That was good. Except these hallways, like the hallways were always square on the original Enterprise, weren't they? These ones are definitely
like regular
got a little bit of a chape to them. Oh, there you go. We've looped. Let's see what else we got under here. Oh, I like that shot. That's from the promo of the thing there. That looks like a lot of badness is happening. I don't even know what's going on.
It looks like she's looking at some sort of hup.
Yeah.
HUD.
All right. So here we get more shots of them being surrounded in two-dimensional space. Here we get a shot that I didn't notice in the trailer of them running. Look at that serious look on her face.
She's got a running face.
Enterprise. Yep, we'll always look at that. And bridge
Did I tell you
again.
about the model Enterprise I built when I was a kid?
No.
And how much
What?
paint and glue fumes I smelled while I did it.
Nice. Was it a real Enterprise model or was
yeah,
it? Okay.
it was about this big, and it sat on a stand, and I had to glue it all together and paint it and everything, and I did it during the winter, so I inhaled a lot of fumes because like I would have the window open and like be freezing, and then it was like I need to take a break and like close the window, and then like.
Yeah, that's part of why you do that, right?
Yeah, no.
And here we have all those little like nanopod type things from the Section 31 ships.
Oh, okay. I was like, they're bad guy nanopods.
Yeah, or they could be like mines that they're sending out to attack the other mines, mine type thing.
Just him out looking awesome.
Mm-hmm. Is this? That's got to be Spock taking off behind her, about to do the mission.
Do the thing.
And look, there's Spock inside the shuttle.
Yep.
That's good. There's her about to run again.
Yeah.
More running. And here is more disco. Oh, look, the shuttle's behind there. And
Enterprise over to the right.
Yeah, and they got that quad
quad nacelle ship.
Yeah.
You gotta think that goes fast, right?
I mean,
or it just makes a more stable warp bubble, maybe.
Maybe it's just got small half-size nacelles, like maybe
it's got 4 smaller nacelles instead of 2 bigger ones.
Yeah, that's like less risking some kind of fault or explosion.
Truth.
Word. Her getting ready to run some more.
So now there's like a lot of shuttles there, right?
Oh, this shot here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like maybe that's like a brigade of shuttles like
to clear the
way.
path for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't just wait for Leland to get there and then they could jump somewhere else.
Oh yeah, and
then finish charging and do the thing. But anyway, this next picture here, that's my favorite picture. She looks like she's dancing, whoever that is in the foreground.
That's nice.
Oh, look, she gets 2 shots.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Everybody lean to the left.
Ah! Yeah, I do want to do something like that someday. And
shake the camera.
Many explosions, and I don't even know what the hell this shot is. Is that?
I think it's Raju.
Yeah, that's what I would think too. What's that in the like next to her, near her?
I can't.
Looks like a robot-y thing.
Ooh.
Doesn't look like a
maybe it's some
human.
sort of nanobot construction attacking her.
Here's Discovery getting shot with something blue. Here's more blue.
These descriptions are A+, honey.
Well, I mean,
There's Sparks.
Here's Sparks. I love it.
Sparks McGee.
I read some kind of an article that tried to explain why the all the panels and everything had so many explosions on it and fire shooting out of it. All harkening back in the day when cars were first getting electrical systems. They didn't like the switches didn't just connect like the little thing and let the current go to like the lights. All the current for the lights went through the switch that was on the dashboard. So if something went wrong when they turned on the headlights, you could get stuff exploding out and everything. Yeah. So that harkened back to those times. Here's more shuttlecrafts with some blue. That's gonna be the thing.
Spock singing.
Yeah, what's up with his face there? He looks like he has 2 holes in the side of his face.
Those are his beard things.
No, way up high on his cheeks, over here, like here and here. Not these things here, but those 2.
I don't know.
Right there.
I think that's just beard shadow, and also this part of the neck.
No way, man. No way. All right, this is her turning and looking and seeing. Here, I'm thinking, is she seeing the future through the wormhole and the multitude of probe shippy things that destroy everything?
Little mini probe display.
Yeah,
things.
that's what it looks like to me. More blue.
Oh, there's the wormhole.
And there's the wormhole that looks like a sphincter in space.
I'm sitting there going, scripted thing.
It
just looks like a.
it looks like the hole where Tilly's mole was ripped out of. And there's the money shot.
Flying into it.
That angel flying right in there. All right, well, let's see if we got anything else good going on here. This is going to be more of the same. This looks like exactly the same.
Oh wait, there was a shot of Georgiou.
Yeah.
And Detmer.
Georgiou. Oh yes, Georgiou. She looks angry. She's going to be an Avatar.
There's another Avatar coming out.
There's like 4 more Avatar movies coming out. Yeah, but James Cameron doesn't want any more Avengers movies because there's Avengers fatigue. Boy, is it still pissed. Dude. Let's see. Yes, everyone's getting. Oh, this one you could see it's another person. The other shot, I couldn't even make out that was a person here. That's definitely a person. So, like crew on Discovery slides as corridor pitches with an explosion behind a closed bulkhead door. Ooh, sounds like a description in a museum of a painting. More blue, more explosions.
Ooh, that one, the sparks up, next one. That's just like past. That's further on, like the other sparks. When you explain the sparks, yeah, this is like a little bit later.
Oh, okay.
Like 2 seconds.
So
later.
they didn't get the exact.
No, yeah.
Shots. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's this one?
Michael passes through the wormhole. That's just the wormhole from the.
Oh really? Oh yeah, because it did go. They did move it sideways.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Uh oh. What's happening? Someone's yelling at us.
No. Series of alarms. Sphincter in space. Yeah. Alexandra laughed out loud.
Yeah. All right. Let's get us back up here, both full. All right. So, what is your thing still making noise for? Make it stop.
It's not me.
Not you?
No, it must be you.
Oh, look at that blue stuff.
Oh man.
All right. So I think we have babbled all our babblery.
Yeah, I think that this episode, last season, there was so much speculation and there was so much like, is this going to happen? And this one, we don't know how it's going to end, but I think we know that it's just like, it's going to be action, and they're going to make some decisions in there, like quick, just talking through things and making a decision and then going with it. And we know she ends up going into a sphincter in space. So now we just want to know what's on the other side.
Yeah, and what really happens. But yeah, all the like last season, it was all predicated upon like we have these theories and these theories have to be true because they've set them up so much and everything. And these ones, they've kept it much looser, much more vague. And look at you holding that bad boy in. Swallow it right down. Yeah. All right, that is definitely a sign for us to hit the road. Alexandra, thank you so much for joining us again. Oh, that's Georgiou in the exploded corridor. You can see it better in new promo pics. All right, cool. And we will definitely...
and I felt like the new promo pics had 2 of them of her, and like one of them where she's like sitting there like, and then another one where it looks like she's actually climbing, or maybe she was holding on, and then she sits down and is like, but there were a set of 2.
Ooh. And we will definitely check out that video about the control novel because that seemed interesting. And no matter what happens, I'm gonna drag her back here Thursday after we watch.
Oh yeah.
So around like 9:45, 10 o'clock, we'll be back on to give something. Unless Saru dies. If that happens, then it's just gonna be her because I'm gonna be
weeping in the corner.
Weeping in the corner. Very, very harshly. Anyway, all right. Thank you so much for hanging out and everyone that joined us on Twitch. Yes, because it's upside down. Oh, okay, sweet.
Yikes.
All right.
Problem with the gravity there.
Yeah. Thank you all. I almost said I love you to the audience out there.
Someone's tired.
I pay attention not to do that at work so much that I'm surprised, like, now it's trying to bleed through in other areas.
That's fantastic.
Anyway.
Tell you about the time we were leaving karate and your daughter said, bye. Bye. I love you.
Yeah. Well, that's good for a change.
Sensei just cracked up.
Because she's evil, and we're not really sure if she has a soul or can love. Anyway.
Definitely can love.
All right. We're going to do our ceremonial bye-bye.
Yes.
All right. Hit it.
Oh, okay. So, good night.
Yes, come back Thursday for the... I already talked about all that stuff.
Yeah, but then you kind of veered off. So
I did.
It was like,
all right,
this would be a sudden, like...
Oh, and also, if you're into Game of Thrones, what I think we're going to end up doing is on Sundays... don't worry about Saru, not going to happen. Very good. Good. I'm glad she's on team Saru not dying. I mean, who's on team Saru dying? They're
jerks.
On Sundays at about 8 o'clock Eastern, we're going to hop on, talk about the previous week Game of Thrones and what we think is going to happen. And then after we watch the episode, we're going to jump back on again for another 15, 20 minutes, half hour, 4 days, however long it takes for us to talk about the episode we just watched. So feel free to join us right here on these stations. All right. Give it to him, Sister Soldier.
So for Sci-Fi Christina and
Adam of Geekheim.
Bye.